lovelies. I hope you all are doing wonderful. Today I'm going to do what was initially going to be like a top 10 designer, but I'm just going to go through the ones that I have. And I do have, I can say 10 that I enjoy more than others. And since I'm usually pulling the perfumes off the floor in front of me, just wanted to show you guys a better arrangement of the perfumes that I'm going to talk about today. So these are the designer fragrances that I have. So we'll go ahead and get started. Hey you all, and I forgot to mention this was initially a tag video. I was tagged by my buddy Eve, and I'll leave her information in the description box along with Manahil from Perfume Realm, because she can do this if she feels like it. But just to start, like my absolute favorite current designer perfume that is my absolute favorite period right now is J'adore Absolu. And I have the original here, and you can kind of see the Absolute is a little darker. This one is just a really sweet, syrupy floral, and it's like heavy on the jasmine. There's rose and magnolia in here, but it is so beautiful. I was flipping through like a Marie Claire magazine and saw the perfume ad for it, and I was like, okay, I haven't heard of this before, and this one's been out for a couple years now. It is so pretty, and this one is officially the best smelling perfume in my collection, and that is saying a lot because I have a lot of perfume. That's not necessarily a good thing, but this is currently my very favorite. It is beautiful. I have been wearing this every day when I have nowhere to go except the grocery store or to walk the dog. It doesn't matter. It's beautiful. J'adore Absolu. Now anything after that like is in no particular order. So this next one here is Arpege by Lanvin, and I had wanted the current formulation, which was done in I think 1993. This one is the 1960s version, and I got hooked on this one because like since I've been in the house so much, I've been watching like all these older like black and white movies, right? And there's this movie called Tormented where a woman is like killed accidentally like by her boyfriend, right? And so she haunts him, and every time she comes around he can smell her perfume, which is Arpege. And they talked about this perfume in the movie, and I was just kind of like blown away how significant they made Arpege like in the movie. So I was like, I have to finally go ahead and try this. Now the 1960s version, it's very strong on the aldehydes, and I like that in a perfume, but this is just over the top. But again, this is like, this formulation is 60 years old at this point. Now you have bergamot, sandalwood, patchouli in here. There is peach. It is a gorgeous perfume because when it dried down, I put it like on this test strip. It is beautiful. It's almost kind of powdery. And I am so impressed that like 60 years later, this is actually still performing. So I know it was amazing like back in the day. But anyway, I just had to try this based on that movie. And this is one I'll probably just stick to wearing in the house because it can be like a little bit overwhelming, but it is beautiful. Arpege by Lanvin, the 1960s formulation. Next, which is a serious favorite too, is Miss Dior, the Eau de Parfum. And this, I believe, is the 2017 version I have right here. I have the Eau de Toilette, which came out in 2019, that I'm not crazy about at all. This is just so heavy on like the pink pepper, and I'm not, so I'm gonna put this to the side. But the Eau de Parfum it's sweeter. There's rose in here. They just did for me a much better job, and it works better with my skin than the Eau de Toilette. So Miss Dior 2017 formulation. Next, I have talked about this one quite a bit, Gucci Flora. Super heady, strong, rich floral. Magnolia blossom is in here. I like it, but it's just too strong sometimes, even just one spray, so I don't wear it that much. Some of the notes in this one, so I can give it its proper description: rose, peony, patchouli, sandalwood. It's just very rich, just a really rich floral, very pretty, no complaints. Gucci Flora. Next up, let's see, we have Cinema, and this one I think came out in the 2000s. I'm not sure, but very, very pretty, by Yves Saint Laurent. It's vanilla, and they are technically categorizing this as like a gourmand. I don't, because it's not what I typically consider a gourmand. It's a little bit sweet, but not like a foodie kind of sweet. The vanilla in here is kind of rich, but you have almond blossom, some amber, vanilla, very pretty. For me, it has that like nostalgic kind of 80s smell to it. I dig it, but I don't wear it quite as much, but I do love the bottle. Very, very pretty. Next, we have Yves Saint Laurent Mon Paris. A lot of people love this one. Strawberry, raspberry, there's some pear in here, patchouli. It's delicious. It smells wonderful. It's not hard to wear, pretty straightforward. Yves Saint Laurent Mon Paris. Another one, and I've had this one for a while, and I love her so much. This is Hanamori. I want to call it Butterfly. Is this Butterfly? And I'm saying that because the little butterfly on the top, but I'm not quite sure if they just call it Hanamori. But it is rich and just, this is such a pretty fragrance. There's almond blossom in here also. Almond tree, rosewood, black currant, strawberry. There's blueberry, blackberry in here, jasmine. And it's done so well. It's not like a sickly sweet kind of perfume, but just really rich. And I had wanted this for the longest time before I finally got it. Really, really nice. Definitely one of my favorites, Hanamori. And I forget 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 2 more. Gotta pull out the black Opium. Love this one for quite a while. Jasmine, coffee, vanilla. Everybody and their grandmama has it, but it's okay because I'm gonna always love this one, Black Opium. And another one over here, Florabotanica by Balenciaga. Really, really strong, like carnation, some mint, hemp, like a lot of florals in this one. And not everybody cares for this because it can be a little difficult maybe for some people to wear, but I have always loved this one. It's just like an overwhelmingly like wildflower kind of perfume to me. So Florabotanica by Balenciaga. And one more, and I have lost count at this point if I have done 10 or more, but Si by Giorgio Armani. Very, very pretty, very sexy. And the notes in this one, there's bergamot, vanilla, neroli, jasmine, and the bottle is breaking. I don't know how I did that, but this is just beautiful. Compliment getter. I don't wear this quite as much like in the summer months because it is really, really, really super rich and warm. So Si by Giorgio Armani. So yeah, those are my very favorite like designer perfumes. I want to try some more vintage stuff just to see, you know, what people were enjoying, maybe like in the 50s, 60s, maybe the 70s, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm kind of like digging all that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment below so we can talk about some more perfume, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.